think about coding and computing in general, I think it's important that young people, but all people actually understand that the digital world is a built environment in exactly the same way that the physical world, and it has all the same biases. What we're seeing at the moment with organizations, whether it's Google or Facebook or Apple, etc., is they're digitizing existing structural norms in cyberspace, in the digital landscape. So it's not really disrupting anything.
We believe that you have to have access to all the data that has to do with your reading activity, just like you do for sports. If I go running, I'm going to be incentivized, I'm going to see my data, I'm going to see how much I improve. When I read, I want the same, because I want to discipline myself to read more, because if I read more, I learn more.
For instance, using augmented reality to teach laboratory science, this is something around the corner. We are going to be there. So we will pick from the technology the elements that will still keep the human touch, but will make it much more efficient. There is a social responsibility of universities. They cannot be an ivory tower ignoring the fact that thousands, tens of thousands are going to lose their job because of technological development. So we'll have to think about it, about these aspects of the revolution that is just around the corner.
Aristotle had three definitions of knowledge. Episteme, that gave us science, techne, that gave us technology, and phronesis, that most people have forgotten. And phronesis is the ethics of action. So, we teach science and technology to our students. How much do we teach them about the ethics of responsibility? The impact of their actions on others, the impact on the short term and the long term, the impact on the local and the global.
One very interesting one is a company called Andela, which has been in the press a lot. They just raised a large round of financing, Mark Zuckerberg and a bunch of other people, and their vision is to essentially take the most talented kids in Africa, train them how to code, but instead of just a coding academy, it's a multi-year program. It's a tuitionless program, and in fact, the students will earn money by going to the university, because after 3 months, they're so talented and the training is strong enough that they're being connected to jobs in the US. So they're doing work virtually with big tech companies in the US and all over the world, and through that process, they're getting real training, they're getting mentorship, and they're earning money, which will be waiting for them as savings when they finish. And then with each class, similar to kind of Teach for America or things like that, there's a very strong alumni network that's supporting one another, and there's quite a bit of entrepreneurial energy too. So it's early, but it's a model that has tremendous potential to scale, and scale in some of the most difficult environments around the world.